Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch. Perhaps.
Ready, go?
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
And maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master. If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can protect...
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than... He hasn't had many visitors since we...
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's central command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail. There's a lot of road, but when you're in the capital, Rutherford's man can be anywhere.
Let the dame hear you say that.
Let's go. happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford.
Of the 7 High Houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road.
Bandits.
They looked more like field hands. It didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach. Visit the Vale. Tell them.
Thank you. I shall.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
You're finished!
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to...
It's just Clive, which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even the market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it.
Rockford, if you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a...
I shall return to Northreach right away, but allow me to thank you first.
Don't thank me. Thank...
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've gone. I shall send a pistolus as soon as I'm able.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. I should go and tell Rutherford.
Nothing like a little unrest.
Let the day hear you say that.
But there were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
Those things I said before about not being able to fight.
Milady.
Gift? Oh my.
Otto asked me to give it to you to settle the hideaways and to compensate.
I thought you might finally be warm. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. The man owes me nothing. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. And for Otto's. For all of us.
Otto is lucky to have you. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others...
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. And blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened. Whether there was anything he could have done.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in an ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate.
Go will want to know the stones were delivered. Still with us?
We're still alive, aren't we?
Yeah, but only because of the day. Will that be enough next time?
To the meadows, then.
That's what I can.
Said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her. I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders. Speaking of which, I received word from both...
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather...
I am afraid that grim would be... Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work together.
As it is mine.
Will we ever see the sun again? It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So,
I did, and he was as helpful as ever.
and what precisely will I be cooking up?
Blueback wyvern liver. And...
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Now then, you stay right where you... Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say off...
And rightly so. Is there any higher honour than partaking in a slice of...
So...
What? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent... It is a tour de force. A force of nature.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I
Decent. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wine?
I'll give it some thought.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance.
I didn't mean to make... I just thought I had to...
Aye, well, someone had to. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if... You've always been me right eye, and I'd have you stay that way.
Well, I will. If you ever need help...
Why, you big fine. Play the...
Thanks, Nat.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his... He'll need to start looking out. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back. Just like...
Of course.
Stop it. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted...
Ah, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me...
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Lady Karen, Goad tells me you want... Would you prefer the debt was repaid in...
What debt? I don't recall lending it. I may have tossed a talent or... But those were donations. And you can hardly call it...
Of course not. But one good turn. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who...
Oh, so you're fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then... Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of... Might be I already. Might be you even know her. A fine you wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure...
I hear you ended up delivering all three. Thanks to this, I sometimes wonder why.
Speaking of which,
Oh! So you remember what's owed to you?
I've seen that before.
Yeah. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit...
I knew so little about...
most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories. How long did you know Sid before?
Before he died. Back in the day. I was a purser on a truck. He bought passage to... I forget where. We set up drinking Island rum till the morgue at my post not long after that. On account of me and Sid stayed close. Promising we'd one day sail the sea. There was... The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his neck.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family wanted the monster. I couldn't turn my back on him, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how... Luckily, it was him who stood beside me when... All I wanted, him who cried for me, him who swore. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Arm, threw away everything he had. All to rot. I knew then I'd follow that. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. I love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have. Those who kill for sport deserve no better. Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. No mistakes.
We got here.
Enough of you, are there? Peace at last. Let's go. Back. Time for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
was won.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
Come on.
Time to fight. To the stables, girl. Not here. This is no time to ride. This one has a little more life left in it. All right, then. back to sleep with you.